Hi, hello, welcome to the Retrogration Report brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess. I'll be your oracle today, and I was sent to deliver the findings for the Mercury situation. Mercury is going to be going retrograde in about 2 weeks. The dates are not clear to me. I was just told to do the retrogration report, so I'll put that information in the show notes. Right now, we're working on obedience across the practice here. The children, the students, the clients, we're all trying to align with the sacred assignment, the mission plan. Okay. So it's about turning within, tuning into it's about sacred alignment. The hermit. It's about sacred alignment. It's about turning within and aligning with the all that is, typically Papa Bandio. Okay. It's really the universal frequency, and it's about the wisdom, inner wisdom. Okay. So that's why we just rented the channel a little bit unprepared. We'll go ahead and get that started. Let's go ahead and open up the record and see what we got for the Mercury retrograde. Now, right now we're in the pre-shadow. Okay. So in 2 weeks or so, because today is the middle of March, I think it's like the last days of March into the it's the 1st to the 14th of April. Okay. 1st to the 14th of April is the actual retrograde. So then that means the 15th through the 30th, it's about 16 days the shadow period lasts. Okay. So just so you know, March 1st through March 15th, I won't be around. That's what that means. Okay, but we'll probably get some videos pre-recorded. Why don't we go ahead and see what the pre-shadow has to say? We have Page of Wands, Six of Wands. Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing Ace of Cups for some reason, so there's blessings. Okay, what are we doing here? Ooh, okay. Yeah, a lot of us are going to be called back to the kingdom. I don't mean recalled, which is similar to death transition. It could even be a walk-in situation, but called to the kingdom. So our prayers are going to ascend towards the heavens. We're going to have direct messages from the divine, things of that nature. And then we have Il Mundo, the world, universe here in this deck. El Carro, the chariot. Okay. And again, my name is Serene Priestess of Pelosi. I'll be your oracle today. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. We're aware that you have other viewing options, so thank you for making us one of yours. Vertex of Abundance is a galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. Why don't we just go ahead and check the record here and see, check the ledger here, since it's in the 3D, and see. What we know about this retrograde. Okay, so Mercury goes retrograde on the 1st of April and actually continues retrograde until the 25th. And then it goes direct on the 25th of April. Okay. So yeah, as I said, I'll be gone in May for a few weeks, but we'll take care of you this time. We will take care of the house this time. I won't leave it so unattended. Okay. I don't know what sign Mercury is in. That's why we're still here on the computadora. Okay, so Mercury will be in the sign of Aries. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. All right. So divinely protected. And we'll be imposing the guidance from Nadia Anastasia's cosmic activation cards for the soul. This is really untidy. No, don't do that. Okay, I need organization, please, and thank you. Messiness, untidiness, unacceptable. Okay, thank you. Okay, so be fearless. Well, I think it's because the Holy Spirit is going to be with us, a little bit more grounded and anchored in, and this is on the ground, yeah, integrity. So we are actually being called back to the kingdom, and it's going to be on a collective level. Yeah. Okay, and it's illumination, enlightenment, enumeration. Okay, so it's about the chosen children. So a lot of us are also going to be meeting our twin this year in the physical. Okay, this is interesting. There's a book that comes with this. I don't seem to be able to find it. Well, that's just very strange. Oh, I found it. Wow, the devil's been trying to work on me all morning. Homie needs to know I'm not the one, two, three, or four. Buddy. Okay. So be fearless. I'm hearing the song Be Free, Be Free. It's a raver song. I think Happy to be Hardcore. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so be fearless. Mi dispiacere. I'm hearing that. So somebody it wants displeasure to come to us. I think the collective dark forces, the principalities and dominions don't want us awakening, enlightening, and they definitely don't want us banding together. She's wrapped in a cloak of white. You can even see if you look closely that she has a veil over her of protection, not of illusion. It's not the veil of Maya. Do you really want to look back at your life and see how wonderful it could have been had you not been so afraid to live it? Carolyn Miss. Great Spirit, give me the strength to embrace the fears within me with love, compassion, and light. Has fear been holding you back from pursuing your dreams and following your heart? Do you hold a fear of the unknown, a fear of failure, a fear of change, fear of making a mistake, fear of what society may think, and a fear of life or death? The fear of failing can be immobilizing, and many wonderful opportunities are missed because of it. It serves only as a wall, stopping you from living a joyous life. When you hide behind your wall of fear, you not only slow down the process of transformation and growth, but you also attract what you fear most. For example, if you have a fear of not being worthy, you will find yourself in situations and circumstances that validate those fears. Building those walls of fear does not protect you from the unknown. It keeps you imprisoned within a cycle of challenges. These challenges may come in different disguises, but ultimately they have the same energy. To transcend this repetitious will, excuse me, to transcend this repetitious will is to shine light and face those inner fears. This is not a battle, but an act of pure love and compassion for the self. Go within yourself and find out where these fears stem. Fears are usually born of something you have not seen, heard, or experienced personally. Send this shade within you love, understanding, and compassion. You're stronger than you realize. Take the step to live your life fearlessly. Again, the prayer is, Great Spirit, give me the strength to embrace the fears within me with love, compassion, and light. The associated chakras are the base and the sacral. Okay. So be fearless. We have two of those energies here. The strength card talks about strength, courage, and wisdom. It also talks about the emotional fortitude. It also talks about mastering the lower self. The lower self can be fierce, survival related fears as well. Okay. So we have some kind of drive, desires, passions, motivation. Somebody here might be an Aquarius rising. Okay. With the strength card and the Page of Wands. Fonte de Bastion here. Somebody can be Venus and Leo. Somebody here could be Moon in Cancer. El Carro, Cinque de Copa. That's Five of Cups, the Cuarto de Copa here. So what I'm getting is that we're about to have a victory. We're about to realize that we have a special spot, a very coveted, sacred spot. And I'm not getting as tired as I do with the Oracle Council, but I can tell that there's some energy here trying to drain. Something is still feeding on our light, feeding on our divinity, feeding on the essence of our soul, trying to get into the eternal kingdom. Is Niguan Hapa, Niguan work? Not going to happen, not going to work. Let me go ahead and close the blinds so we don't have that glare. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, so this is about overcoming. Now we're prepared with this page. Oh, somebody also may be a Cancer rising. Somebody here may be an Aquarius rising. Somebody may have their Venus in Capricorn. Somebody may have somebody definitely is an Aquarius rising here. Somebody definitely has their Venus in Capricorn and or is a Cancer rising. To a lesser degree, Venus in Leo. To a lesser degree, Saturn in Libra. Okay, Saturn in Libra here. So what does that mean? It means that the laws of the universe are actually impacting the Earth grid, is what I just heard. So on a global scale, there's going to be some shifts around the consciousness of humanity. And it's going to be at different levels, different parts of society. So basically all classes. And it's a initialization period with these two pages here. It would talk about, and an initiation period, as I said, with this, we have a knight and the ruler of the knights here. So the chariot rules all the knights, or the princess Cavale di Spade here, the Knight of Swords. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. The Earth grid is waking up. The light workers are coming online, and it's not that it hasn't happened, it's that it's happening globally. It's kind of like the clock has run out on the illusion, delusion, confusion, the sleep. Sipping on some scissors, sipping on some sips. So that's the spell of Kingu, Kingu. Sometimes there's an H in there. And that's just a spell woven over the earth to lull everybody to sleep. There's several mechanisms of that, and it's colonizer controller technology. I'll leave that there. So yeah, the key makers are here. I'm feeling them, but we're looking for the Hierophant there. I think though that the keys were stolen, and so that's why we have the Strength card, because typically the witches can come in the Hierophant as well, any five, but the to overcome that you need the Strength card, and so that's where we are right now. But we have the keys to the kingdom. Paradise might be opening up. Feel like I said, the light workers. Okay, and the reason is because we've overcome something with this chariot and this cosmic warrior here. Yeah, blessed we are to walk on this ground. Yeah, we hold a prayer for the earth and the ones yet to come. May we all walk in beauty and remember our song. Remember why we came here. Remember our life is sacred. Okay, so it's karma and it's also universal alignment. Now, the reason that we were blocked is because people were jealous. So basically, we were blessed in a way that they weren't. We were received favor in a way that they wouldn't. And it's not fair. The universe, it does talk about favor. So nobody really is better than anybody else, but a lot of us are more deserving. Okay, so we're recovering from attack, wounding. Remember, we were talking about the sacral chakra and the root chakra in the beginning, spiritual recovery. So we had divine timing. Like whenever you see the Wheel of Fortune, it does. Okay, there we go. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is hidden here with the Six of Wands. It's Jupiter in Leo. Okay. But also, this is a double wheel. Wheels inside wheels inside wheels, doors inside doors inside doors, windows inside windows inside windows, portals inside portals inside portals, dimensions inside dimensions inside dimensions. So that's what it's talking about. And I'm hearing collapse all portals, quarantine all dimensions, block all roads, close all windows, lock all doors. So somebody, something, entity, energy, ideology has access to something that they shouldn't. Remember, we had that key card here earlier. Unfortunately, I got rid of it. Okay, know your worth. And it's time. We've been led in this direction and it's been taking a while. Okay. But now we're finally awakened and empowered. And so there's upgrades coming. So there's been a duality upon the earth. The secret's been right here in front of our face, in front of our nose the whole time, but we're now just picking it up. Okay. And the other side is feeling threatened. And that's also why they blocked us, because we were receiving blessings that they wouldn't, favor that they couldn't. And they knew that if we were empowered, it would topple over their little empire. And so here we are. So we're having strategized passing motivation. Somebody here is feeling strength, courage, and wisdom, is feeling empowered, is feeling emotional fortitude, and they are wanting or desiring an expansion no matter what, whether it be a prickly expansion, so on, so forth. It's because we're victorious. So now that the things that people are offering us, or the things that we've established, foundation structure, is lukewarm, tepid, placid. It's uninteresting, underwhelming. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay, I had to go get some caffeine. I had to dirty up my chai because the devil's at work doing his little thing. Oh, little brother, you gotta stop that. Okay, so as I said, we're feeling strength, courage, and wisdom. We are feeling bold, emotional fortitude. We're desiring expansions of any kind because things are lukewarm, tepid, placid. We've been prepared. We're ready. We have the willpower and we're prepared to receive. So there's been a completion. Things are in place. Whether or not we're ready, it's time to pull the trigger right around the corner. I do feel that that's what this retrograde's going to show. And I'm diasporan, but I am very Ghanaian, very tribal. So it keeps coming out. Like I'm speaking tribally or like a Caribbean. You understand? Like the melanated ancestors are speaking. So we have growth and cycles here. Abacate and cycles. So I'm also seeing Jacob's ladder, and I'm seeing, there's a hall where we meet sometimes as light workers. Sometimes it's like literally getting summoned, and we have it's not court, whether before the throne or it's like when we meet with a council, oftentimes for an assignment review, and it wasn't always an ascended assignment, meaning the mission. It's usually like updates about sometimes we need support, usually in the form of education, a power up, usually strength, courage, and wisdom. Sometimes we absolutely need some kind of blessing, can be money, but it oftentimes could be a gift as well. Just what I'm getting, because a lot of us up until recently were unhealed, but there was a reason for it, and it wasn't exactly us. We probably were in environments, surrounding locations. We're mystical, okay, and we're a loyal mystic as well. So people were doing the dirty, and they shouldn't. They were warned to, and they didn't stop. They were warned to stop, and they didn't. People were doing the dirty, and they shouldn't. Okay. Gulosia, so because they were jealous. Okay. So moving into the retrograde, let's talk a little bit about this pre-shadow. My understanding is as such. It's time for us to receive some bennies, especially those that answer the call that are on the assignment, the children of God, if you would. Now, light workers, divine, even some of the celestials, not quite the eternals here. We are feeling we're becoming unbound, we're becoming undone. It's because we're completing difficult ordeals, 10 of wands. We're desiring to move on, move forward. We're desiring to come out from darkness, haunting, attachments, remove shame, guilt, things of that nature. And that's what we're going to actually experience after the retrograde in the post shadow. We're going to see where we really weren't at fault, where we were actually consistently, persistently under attack. Attack is not always spiritual, energetic manipulation. It can excuse me, we're having behavioral problems right now. An attack can also be like gossip, slander, smear campaigns, things of that nature. An attack could be somebody cursing under the breath, keeping our name in our mouth, haunting, stalking, pushing their energy around, maladaptive, idiosyncratic, perfunctory, rigid, entitled, toxic behaviors. Again, maladaptive, idiosyncratic, perfunctory, rigid, entitled, toxic behaviors. So we're coming undone, like unbound. We're also feeling like the truth is coming out, and the truth up until recently would have hurt. I feel as if we're finally ready for the truth with the Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles. We're finally ready for the truth. And we're learning to stand on bidnas. This is system structures, foundations, system structures. foundations, means, mechanisms, methodologies, theories, techniques, technologies. It's self-governance, self-mastery. Because it's all coming together because something's coming undone. I feel like we were stacking these ideologies in our mind, a system of colonization, controllership. That's basically mother, daddy, teacher, preacher, history books, science books, religious books. It's you know, programming, socialization and programming, social conditioning. Yeah, conditioning and programming. We're coming out from underneath that. It's been, excuse my language, hell on earth. Duality. It's been, the truth has been in front of us, but we've been conditioned to look at it and ignore it or dismiss it or invalidate it. And then we go towards a false teaching, an illusion, even sometimes a false idol, whether it be a teacher, things devoid of spirit, devoid of God. And if there was attack, we become strong. So it basically, with the Ten of Wands, it was kind of like a pressure, diamond under pressure. It became a diamond. Carbon under pressure becomes a diamond. You know, a little bit of irritant in certain types of muscles, really, but clams becomes a pearl. You know, you need friction to polish a diamond so that it can sparkle. Otherwise, it just looks like a weird mucus covered rock, really. But it's diamond. You hear what I'm saying? So moving through, okay, so now we have a double nine. A pair of nines talks about isolation. Now we have three nines here. So we were in a season of solitude. I feel like the Lord put us in solitude. I feel like we needed to learn how to stand in our own energy, stand our ground. We needed to reach what's called self-alignment. We needed to align something within ourselves, and we needed to confront our own truth, and we needed to get in alignment with the laws of the universe. Also, I feel like karma needed to play itself out, and to a lesser degree, also there needed to be some type of spiritual deliberation. We needed to weigh up the facts, the truths, the feelings, all of that. Not that the feelings were relevant, and when they were relevant, they weren't applicable. What does that mean? I'm just going to jump to the end. When your feelings are not relevant, then they're applicable. When your feelings are not applicable, then they're relevant. What does that mean? If your feelings are relevant, they matter to you. So your feelings inform your experience. You don't sit there and yell at people for how you're feeling, and nobody can make you feel anything, not less than not. They might be able to provoke you, meaning make you feel threatened, but other than that, you know. So your feelings inform your experience. That's the point here. So your feelings, just because you feel some kind of way, it's not relevant. It's data, it's input, it's feedback. Okay, so we're doing it the right way. I think we've just been, as a society, stuck on stupid. As a collective upon the earth, stuck on stupid. We came out of that because the Five of Pentacles is that word. I don't want to keep saying it, stuck on, you know. Okay. But so we come up out of that. We were on some loser-ish for a while, but now we won. We're a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, so we overcame something. And there's nothing wrong with being a loser. I'm going to say it. It just means that you haven't won yet. The difference between loser and lame means a lame has quit, has given up on themselves. A loser is just a winner who hasn't won yet. That's the thing. Once you lay down, you might as well die. Because if you're not going to stand up and live your life, then you don't need it. And so I think we got that. but it wasn't a conscious thing that we were doing. We were kind of just like going through the paces, going through the flow, overcoming a lot. We had to clear a lot away with this death card clarifying a double nine with the four of swords. We were kind of held through trials and tribulations as a test and a clearing. And again, it was a collective society itself. Okay. The soul group with this nine of wands and this lover's card, Ye Amante, the soul group. We needed to, I know you got a lot of fight in you left. I know you got a little strength left. I mixed that up with lyrics up. I know you got a little fight in you left. I know you got a lot of strength left. Yeah. I should be crying, but I just can't let it show. Who is that? All the things I could have said, but I never said. All the things I could have did, but I never did. All the things that you wanted from me. All the things. Oh, what is that? Kate Bush? Remember, I was saying like we're weighing up the facts, the feelings, the thoughts, the la di da, the yada yada. The feelings are not relevant to anybody else but ourselves. Point made. Okay, so we're weighing up all of that. Okay, with that song, Kate Bush. I know you got a little fight in your left. I know you got a lot of strength left. Yeah, so we're learning to stand strong. Karma has made us shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, a vision of ecstasy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so we're like alive, bold, and in charge now. We're. I don't want to say we're all alpha, but we all are standing on that business. We're staying ready and got to get ready. We about it. And those who aren't just ain't, they're still in the losing streak right now. They're not a winner yet. And there's nothing wrong with that, my darling. Failure happens to all of us. Do not quit on yourself, otherwise you're lame. All right? If you need to take a break, if you need to lay down, go to sleep, retreat for the night. Okay, just don't throw in the towel. Go back, rest, rejuvenate, come back and hit it again. Spend the rest of your life hitting it. Because you don't want to get to the end of your life and regret the things you didn't do. And you'll regret not taking that chance, not taking that risk. Again, remember, fearlessness, strength card already came out right away. That's Kate Bush. I can't remember the name of the song. I should be running, but I just can't let it show. Yeah. See, they so jelly. It's okay, baby. Hey, hater. Hey, hater. Storm. So yeah, something's about to get moving. Om Marita Rudra Namaha, Om Marita Rudra Namaha, Om Marita Rudra Namaha, Om Marita Rudra Namaha. Okay, so look up Rudra. You might want to get some Rudra Shaka, a Rudra Shaka. It's a mala, the prayer beads, you know, Om Marita Rudra Namaha, Om Marita Rudra Namaha, Om Marita Rudra Namaha. You want to say that 108 times in the morning and in the evening, minimum. You know, if you really want to beat the devil back, go ahead and say it 1,008 times. So 10 recitations would mean go around the prayer beads 10 times, my darling. And you want to get it, you want them to be in attunement with Shiva, Lord Shiva. So look them up, do the research, or email me, ma@ablosa.org. If you're not joining the mystery school, I don't really have a lot going on right now. There's a link in the show notes for any kind of current specials going on right now. And let's get back to the subject at hand. So the other side, the opposing energy, ideology, entity, whatever, what have you, so on and so forth, they're offended. So they're in their little feelings. They're mad. They're big mad. Okay, well, good for you, boo. I hope that works for you. I hope you get to heal and redeem your soul. Find some salvation. Okay, so yeah, rebirth. See, I'm sorry, baby. Whatever this little cucaracha, ratas cucarachas, the diablo, whatever they're doing, they can keep at it because it ni haba niguan work. Okay, what that mean? We're on a sacred journey of rebirth here, and it don't matter how offended they are, how mad, how big mad they be. Okay, like I said, ni guan hapa. Okay, so we're gonna stay prayed up, blessed up, focusing on our alignment. Because now, idiotas, the ratas, cucarachas, the mentirosas, mariposas, they're clear as day. Clarita. Sí es bueno. Okay, pues. So we're gonna bloom where we're planted. That's what I'm saying. Shine bright like a diamond. So they tried to bury us, but they didn't realize we were a seed. They put us under all this pressure and they thought we would come out dead, and we came out a sparkly diamond. Oops, that's on you, boo. So sorry, baby. Yeah, okay. So some of this deception is coming out. And normally that could be cunning, strategy, truth, a plan. That probably won't work, but you should try it anyways. Okay, but here I heard the word Decepticon. So now I'm detecting that we have fake friends. We have false. There's an op. I'm hearing the word op. Op. I'm hearing the word op. Now, a lot of times in a reading, my dear, I'm just going to tell you, if you come across, it will look like a friend is an op. But really what it is that, yeah, maybe. There's a chance that they are, a likelihood that they are, my dear. Let me break it down. So here it is. Okay, so the other can be an op also with, okay, I was gonna say la luna, but this is like temperanza. So with the temperance card or the moon, they could be cloaking themselves in our friend's energy. And so it's really a monitoring spirit. Meaning the devil's trying to target us, but our energy's too high vibe, and they can't make it through. They can't pull through, come through. Well, if you can't run, come run, then stay away, ho. I don't understand why you still got to send your little henchmen, little agents of darkness, little. Okay, let me stop. I don't understand. Yeah, like I said, this ain't this ain't over. So I think what I'm getting is that our vibration got too high. Okay, and Diablo, the devil, Shaitan, um, our little brother there, you know, I'm saying little brother, not as younger, but stupido. Okay, just no que mal. I, I, eh. They can't get, you can't sit with us. They're not invited to eat at our table, and they don't like that. They feel some kind of way. They think they're better than God, is really what it is. Okay, well, if you think you're Big Papa, why you not running things? No, ho. Why you not ruling things? Because you run a lot into the ground. You ain't ruling nothing but the darkness. So what that be? What that be about? Okay? What's up? Spiritual recovery. So I don't mean to laugh, but it's funny. So we will be getting some apologies, but we really need to apologize to ourselves, okay? Because we got the lurk, the spies, the ops, as I said, and it's a network. It's a network. Ties that bond go deeply. Invisible threads have the strongest ties. It go deep. But look, we that warrior. Remember, I was saying Ruja. Look up Ruja on the Wikipedia and all that fun stuff. This also tells me that somebody's cloaking themselves in our friends' and energy because the devil can't get to us, so they're going to go through people close to us to try to sabotage, and they're going to wait patiently. So that's the thing, though. God can look in your heart, can look in your mind. The devil has to study your behavior, like a loser, like a lame. And again, hidden in plain sight, jealousy. Okay. So, because we're spiritually high rank and high vibe. And okay, my baby, good on you, my dear. Get that light, girl. Get that vibration, honey. Oh, yes, I love that for you. What did I tell you? Ah, oh my gosh. Hater. Hey, hater. Toxic. So remember what I was saying before? I was prattling off some stuff. It was a channel. I lost it. I ain't got it. It wasn't for me. Okay, so let's get this. We're waiting for Papa Legba to come, which is Mercury. Mercury, by the way. Okay. So yeah, so we're about to step into our the promise on our life, which is our spiritual inheritance. And until it comes into the physical, it is our celestial endowment. And we are moving into formation here. We have a double four. Unfortunately, it was up until recently suppression. And we didn't know. So we were actually held in a controlled environment by the dark principalities. And what that looked like was somebody had a bird's eye view over our life. That's called oversight or overwatch. And it was the gate to hell, unfortunately. So they were supposed to lay snares, traps, triggers along the way so that we would be tempted to the dark and they wouldn't inform, instruct, illuminate, elucidate that we were in the dark until we were stuck there, is what I'm getting, unfortunately. And I'm getting all this Mercury energy now, but Mercury's not here. So could we have Mercury, 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 Mercury? So out of 9 cards, 4 of them are Mercury. 2 of them are lunar. One of them is solar. One of them is Jupiter, and the other one is Saturnian. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. So somebody was kind of stuck on illusion, delusion, confusion. Also, we bought some kind of lie that wasn't true, and it was from a false friend. Falsita. Falsita. Il nemica. So there was somebody close to us, somebody we had an emotional bond to. A snake. Jezebel. No, we keep opening up our heart to them. It's fine, but you won't break my soul. Somebody wanted to come in and tear things apart. And really, what they wanted to do was pin us down, keep us suppressed, oppressed, repressed, depressed in some kind of way, shape, form, or another. Did it work? No, it did not. Yeah, shady, shady. Yeah, so death threats, it's not always about, murder, death, kill. It's not always about canceling or deleting somebody. It could be that they want everything in our life to die. They want us kind of no love, no abundance, no wealth, no opportunities, no mobility, no movement, no freedom. Whoa, okay, that's unacceptable. Throwing stones and the targeted hater. Oh, I miss you. Okay, okay. Oh, wow, I just got a wave of nasty. Oh my gosh, grossies. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to smudge here, honey. That was nasty. So what I'm getting while I collect my marbles above the ground because I have to vomit now, it feels like. So there's some love spells coming as well. If you get around a person and all of a sudden you feel nauseous, they're doing magic on you and they're coming to check. Oops. I should probably try to focus, right? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, ooh, wow, this is disgusting. Okay, what was that, dude? That was nasty. Nasty McNasty. Sitting is the opposite of standing. Sitting is the opposite of running around. Sitting is a very good thing to do. Okay, so excuse me. What I'm getting is that somebody wants us stuck, stagnant, not moving around, easy to be picked at. And we have the self-love. It makes us impenetrable. Somebody is just going crazy because they want to target our energy. They want access to our braille, access to our divinity. And they're a hater. They can't stand us, but they're not to our face. They're patiently waiting. Okay, patience. So really what it is we need to grab our hater shades because they're going to take pot shots at us, throwing stones. Okay, that's just what's up. And remember what I said before? They're going to do that death magic on us. It's not always about murder, death, kill. It's not always about 187. It's not always about dead bodies dropping. It's not always about canceling or deleting people. Okay, it's about things in our life decaying, nothing grow. You know, turning our life into the gede, the zogbe, the symmetry. Okay. So we're spiritually high ranking and our new beginnings are about to start. Our time has come. We're going to be in our hot cool season, I just heard. But our season of abundance is around the corner. And listen, we're being targeted because they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. Do you understand? They're not going to stop. Well, good luck, baby. I hope your affairs are in order. I see a bunch of hoes getting dusted up on the shelf. Okay. I'm just saying that's what's going to take care of it. And that's clear as day to me. Okay. So what really my guidance, my darling, would be to focus on alignment because they're about to get shredded. If we're on a divine assignment and they're trying to block our destiny or our work upon the earth, I don't want to know about that karma. I don't want to know what happens to them. I don't want to see that. I don't want to be around for that. And okay, so move in silence a little bit because we're going to try to save them. We're going to try to, la-di-da, yet jealous. You can't tell the right thing to the wrong person. If they're toxic, part of the reason why they're not logical, they're not rational, there's no rhyme or reason, there's no logic or law to what they're doing, is because they're a demon. You understand? Or they have a demonic attachment. And it's not our job to go and involve ourselves in their karma. It's our job to obey the Lord. It's our job to fulfill our mission upon the earth. It's our job to break the generational curses. It's our job to fulfill our sacred mission. It's our job to spread that light. It's our job to give that medicine. Okay. And so we need to get that upgrades. We need to be on flights, moving, go into higher vibration, empowered. Okay. Not know none of this little, let me coddle little Miss Demon. Let me go ahead and co-sign little Mr. Narcissist. No, 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 no. Do not do it. They're angry because we have star energy. We're not a fallen piece of space rock. We're not fallen like an asteroid. We are a star. Shine bright like a diamond. You hear what I'm saying, my dear? When you turn the light on in a dark room, honey, the cucarachas, they run back to the corner. Why do you think they quibble and quabble, yell and yodel, whine and wail like basic beta bitches? You need to understand the game that's afoot. They will never have our potential. They will never produce our greatness. And so all they can do is whine and complain because they don't even have the gumption to get up and get some in them to get on and get their life. They'd rather go after and take from others. That's what this is. That's what I'm getting. Okay, baby. So just let Baba say what's up. That's what it is, how it is, what it's going to be at the end of the day. You wait and see. And that's just the thing. Don't worry about them. Worry about your life. Don't worry about them. Worry about your light. Don't worry about them. Worry about that sacred mission. Are you cool? Ice cold. Don't worry. Freeze them out. Because we got the key to Engading, the Garden of Eden. And they're waiting patiently to try to see what they can take from us. Lurking, stalking, and watching. Spying. Okay? So, like a loser. And you know what makes them so mad? You know what irritates their spirit? The fact that we have joy in our heart and a smile on our face, the fact that we got self-love, the fact that they can't make us cry and make us doubt ourselves. I don't even understand what that is. That's so funny. That's so funny. You know, they need healing. Bless their heart. Pray for their soul. They need healing. They need healing. They need healing. Haters. Yeah, okay. And they thought we were easy pickings. They thought they can plant their little seeds. They thought they could do their little breadcrumb. They thought they can gas us up and okay, bye, 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 bye. Okay, I'm out. Bye. No, no, no. Okay, so this cloaking, like I told you, it tried again. They wanted to hide our crown from us. That's what that is. No. So it is about to shift. It is about to change. Okay? There's about to be a change across the earth. Okay? Because those who are guilty of treason, guilty of sedition, guilty of major infractions, those who have crossed us, gone against us, tried to imprison us, bind us down, that's going to be removed. The universe, the divine is coming in and removing blockages for us and also creating blockages towards those who are trying to impugn us, if that makes sense. Grant me a moment. I got a lot going on today. Okay, I'm sorry. I just so much. Yeah, so things are about to change. It's time. Wheel of Fortune. La Ruota. It is time. Things have been working out in the background by Spirit and the angels. Thanks, brother. You know, it's time for us to receive our bennies. Okay. And that's just what, because we're healing and we're pure and we have a clean, open heart. We're wholesome with the Temperance card and the Queen of Cups. We're wholesome. Okay. And also, there's been soul healing and we're moving into alignment with the soul family. So we're finding our tribe. We should be. Yeah, we're finally moving on from being stuck. Okay. Does that make sense? So it's like credentials. We're receiving our light worker credentials, is what I'm getting. Because now we're being informed and instructed of what's going on. And before we were just receiving protection because we weren't ready. If I know somebody's trying to harm me, I don't care what's going to happen to them. I'm going to go directly to their face. I'm going to stick my nose in their face, nose to nose, eyeball to eyeball. What's up? What this be? You see, so that God don't tell me nothing. God don't tell me nothing. Then that's what you see. What I'm saying? He's just going to take care of it. You see? Because I'll come for you. I will come for you. Straight to. I will bring the war to your front door. What this be? A threat? Cross me, you get crossed out. So God doesn't want us to worry about these things. So they're blocked. But up until recently, we were regulated, restricted, ruled. Does that make sense? And he wanted to see us become wholesome, angelic, pure, tempered, clean. Okay. And see, that's what we didn't know. That's what would go bumping in the night. All of this karma, all of these causes and effects, all of this magic, whether it be intention, whether it be words, whether it be spiritual manipulation, energy projection, don't matter, don't care. People trying to manifest their intention, magic. Groups, especially around institutions, places where power is held, corporations, cabals, covens. You heard, you feel, okay. So that's a no. I'm just what? Yeah, rise, queen, my darling. Please rise. I know you will, and I'm proud of you. You're energetically targeted again. What is with you? Oh my gosh. You must not know when to. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, so if they're not gonna make it through this war, it's me going happen. And the reason that they're obsessed is because they're in love with us. They can't admit adoration. So that means that they have evil in their heart, evil in their soul. That's what that means. That's what that means. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because we're about to get blessed, which means for them we could be the blessing. And instead, they want to destroy us when we're actually designed, we were made, we were built to upgrade them. And if they've been hoping, wishing, and praying lifetime after lifetime for bigger, brighter, and better, and we are the key holder to that bigger, brighter, and better, and they try to destroy us, well, guess what they do? They get locked out, access denied. And then they're going to act confused, like they don't know why, what is happening to. Okay, bye, out. Just be gone. Uh-uh. I cannot. So truth, as I said, it's the truth. It took a while to get it because we're kind of foolish, innocent, pure, naive, okay? Not inept, meaning lacking skillfulness. It takes us a while to believe that somebody doesn't have our best interest at heart. And it could be clear, plain as day, right in front of us, and still we're going to pray for them, love on them, come through for them, heal them, help them. So we needed to be guided out of that. We need to try it. We need to check every single box before we walked away. I'm that way sometimes. I get it. I hang on to darkness way too long. Not my own, but like a nasty, an attachment, not an assignment. Some little hoe with an attitude problem. I'll let them stick around for too long before I dismiss them summarily with prejudice, meaning you can't come back. I'm referring to a court case. No, there's no legality here, but I'm saying when something gets dismissed with prejudice in court, you can't retry the issue. You can't refile that complaint, not in the same condition. So that's just the aha, the awakening. But guess what this aha and awakening is bringing? The past is coming back to confront or to haunt. And it's on a collective scale. So groups of people that were doing dirty behind the scenes, that thought they were untouchable, impenetratable, that thought they were the best and la-di-da and yada yada, that thought they had their little roots and their little magic and their little whatever and their little what have you, that built their life upon lies. God got something special for them. Just wait and see, is what I'm hearing. Because the darkness is going to come out. The places of power that are being held are going to come out. And really the power is in us. So they needed us to give our power to agree to be bound. They needed us to agree to be bound. They needed us to have illusion. That was that moon card before. They needed us to be stupid, to be stuck on stupid. They had to trick us. The rule of lesser magic, tricks and treats here. They had to trick us into giving our power away. It's the law of lesser magic. This is exactly what I'm getting. And it was only going to last for a little bit of time, Wheel of Fortune. It was only going to last for a little bit of time. Yeah, so they designed us, okay. They The design was to get us trapped on things that depleted our soul bit by bit, to get us attracted, addicted, ensnared in things that were harmful, toxic. And we've been aligning in the background. We've been healing in the background. We've been working on our fitness, working on our business, working on our life, working on our soul, working on our heart, working on our spirit. And see, the devil didn't know what to do with that. They had to tempt us more. They had to have agents around us monitoring us because they were looking for some kind of patiently waiting for an open window. That's just the thing. If we're going on the path towards God and we've answered God's call, if we stumble, we'll get picked up as long as we don't turn our back on the path and walk towards the devil. So I'm confused because once you become a light worker, you have a whole spirit team. There's a home office that it has agents to support us. It's called angels. So what is this? Stuck in a hard place, the devil that you know. Well, that's the best they could do, is what that means. And I feel bad for them. I don't understand. Now I'm tired again. The devil's out, and now I'm sleepy. Something's draining my energy. I'm trying to. Because I'm confused. I don't understand why you target when you know you're not getting nothing. You know your ish ain't working. That means you basic, low, like a bottom feeder, like a crab in a barrel, like a swamp ass hole. Okay, I'm confused. It seems you are too. Okay, it's the crosswasher when I say you, we, us, my darlings, not. Okay, yeah. So something's coming. There's another little row. Something's it's not over, and I just got a confirmation. A horn honked outside. Okay, but we actually are going to see it clear as day this time. Yeah, I could see it all now. I can see it all now. I could see it. I could see it all. Yeah, that's there we go. I can see it all now. I can see it all now. I could see it. I could see it all. Yeah, we know it's coming. And since we return to the kingdom of the divine, the eternal kingdom, oh, they're coming for our credentials to heaven. It's not going to happen. They can't steal them this time. Ha ha ha. Sorry. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. Poor baby. In the time you hating, you could get rich and be a bad bitch. Don't strip when you step on my drip. Yeah, so they're gonna trip over chasing after what's ours instead of focusing on and spending the time, energy, effort, and attention going and getting their own. Is what I was just told by that song. On God, you can dog on me all you want, do me dirty. I'm a mother effer gonna get the cheddar like I'm Vermont. On God. All right, so pay no mind, cause I'm on my grind. Stay fly, leaving you behind. Yeah, so the past is coming up to confront or to haunt. And it need one hop, I need one work. You ain't gonna do nothing, cause you ain't nothing. You ain't it. So bye. Crawl back in your little pit, you snake. Perseverance. Okay, so they're not gonna do nothing. We got the key, homie. You can't get it. You can't sit with us. We done grown. We done been about it. We done got up off that. So you got to go. And I know everything we touch been turned into gold. So now you mad. Now you big mad. And what? So what? Okay. Your little hexes, your little spells, your little evil eye, your little jinxes, your little curses ain't going to work. Frenemies, your little agents, your little spies, your little monitoring spirits ain't going to work. Hidden in plain sight. So it's not like we don't see you, it's that we don't care. That's the thing the enemy doesn't understand. They want to bait us into some little fight or whatever or what have you. You know what, ho? Well, let me just tell you something, okay? Itch, bish. Let me tell you what's up. No little light worker is gonna be worrying about a hater ass itch, okay? You're never gonna find a hater ass hoe doing better than yo, okay? That's just the thing, Butterbean, okay? Let me tell you what's up. Let me break it down like it to you, okay? Let me tell you what it is, how it is, what it's gonna be at the end of the day. at the end of eternity what it's going to be, just so you don't know. Okay? Here's what's up. You're never going to find a hater doing better than you. And if a hoe is trying to take you down, it means they're already beneath you. Duh. Because a boss bitch ain't going to be worrying about a little bitch. That's just what's up. That's just what it is. You don't know? That's why you a demon, because you stupid and you stuck on stupid. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hidden in plain sight. Obvious. You don't know that's obvious. It's obvious. Obvious. It's obvious. Plain as day. You don't know? You don't know? What is G? Go get with God, baby. Go get with God. Go get with the Lord, because you're a liar. Mentirosa. Throwing stones, maricon. Okay. Clear as day. Bye. Bye. They're still gonna try. So, because they're jealous asshole. That's what the rebellion was about. Because Lucifer thought they were better than the Lord and wanted to be worshipped just like the Lord. Frenemies. Watch your six. They're not nunca male. Falsita. Lenimica. Okay. Oy, boy, yeah. Okay, so they're gonna get locked out. The door's gonna get closed on them because they can't get no love. And we have a double five, so the devil things are gonna get depleted. And this is what we've been waiting for. Whatever they're doing, they're gonna seal their fate, and it's right around the corner. And it's coming. We're getting healed, we're getting saved, we're getting redeemed, we're finding salvation. They're getting bupkis. More nothingness. More isolation, vacillation, oscillation, rumination, more depression, miserly bitterness. No. Misery, bitterness. No. Bupkis is what they're getting. Now they're untouchable, undesirable, and foreboding. They're getting the mark put on them. I just heard like the mark of Cain, but they're demon. Diavolo. Narakini. Patalasia. They're not divine, they're not celestial, they're not in the upper world, they're not of the upper world. They don't return to the upper world anymore. See, know this very well, my darling. Know this very well. These are dark priestesses, dark priests, dark nuns, dark covenants, dark bondage, dark. Their ties, their spiritual nature, their soul is dark. They're unclean on the inside. Well, duh, look, why they're marked. Okay. And see, they're standing on that business too. They're all about that. They think that that's lovely. I'm hearing the word daitya, which is a type of demonic being in the universe, and it's a whole class of them. Okay. And basically, they're a child of Diti, and Diti's sister is Ariti. And Ariti is the queen, the mother of all divinity, and Diti is the mother of all delusion and division. And so these people want to divide. They want to remove us from our divinity. They want us ensnared and trapped in darkness. And not all of this is people. So Aries. So this is about our sovereignty. This is about our sovereignty. Because something is starting. Spring is when we have new fruits, new flowers blossoming and growing. We're entering in from a fall to a spring, from a winter to a spring, from a winter to a spring. Pay no mind, so don't worry about him. You can dog on me all you want, do me dirty. I'm a mother effer gonna get the cheddar like I'm Vermont. On God. Okay. I apologize for checking my watch so much. I just got a lot going on. We need to do this video, and I was told to do it right now. And I see why. But I don't like speaking so strongly unless I'm called to do that. And I don't like to do it in the public anyways. I don't like to leave witnesses. If I spit at you, I don't want anybody to know. Because I'm not a big fan of showing my power. And I do curse demons. It's my thing. I like to rebuke. I rebuke. In the name of Agdehavioso, Togbuloso, Hello le Bulo, Hello le Su, Hello le Dulo, Hello le Du. So this is unacceptable. Let's just say what it is because it's nasty and it's passive aggression as well. So somebody lost and now they're a sore loser and now my ear is vibrating. Okay. So bind them down and banish them from here. Transmute their energy, purify it to its highest source, and use it for whatever we need. Run it up. Run it up. Okay, so we have the love of the divine. That's really what's upsetting them. And it's really, really clear. We're going to have that illumination, enlightenment pretty soon. There's just conflict, conundrums, crossings, competition, really. It's karmic. So people are trying to charge us. They're trying to seize upon us, is what that is. And they're raiders. They're raiders. They're demonic raiders. They're trying to wage war. Okay, because we have a bright, big future. We're a star seed and a star. And that's what we need to understand, that we're moving, we're leaving the swamp. We're walking away from illusion, delusion, confusion. We're no longer attached to the things that allow the devil to come in. We're healing, we're leaving behind the pain, the trauma, the wounds. So the devil doesn't have a way in anymore. No ways to trick, no ways to trigger, no ways to tempt. And they don't like that. They feel entitled to our energy. They feel entitled to our spirit. They feel entitled to our soul. Probably because that's all they got. And that probably is because that's what they've spent their eternal self on. And that's all they know. And instead of facing the fire and purifying their soul and redeeming their spirit and purifying their karma, they decide to double down and triple down on deaf, dumb, blind, stupid. Idiota, stupida, loca, mentirosa. Okay. I just had to rattle through all of that because this is some nasty. Yeah, so I told you what I tell you. Something's around the corner. A storm is upon the horizon. Remember what I said? Look up into Rudra. Rudra. Do it, darling. Do it. Look into Rudra because I can't say everything here. Okay. Hey, no mind. Don't worry about them. Okay, so Mercury's here. We can stop. So this is what it is. We've got to become godly. God did is an obligation, is what this means. How about that? I had to check. Okay, so we have a double eight. So again, more magic's on the way. Somebody's going to try to do energy manipulation, energy projection. It's probably root work with the Seven of Pentacles. It's true with the Sun card out. It is some type of demonic altar, because again, we have dark priesthoods, we have dark covens, we have dark priestesses, we have dark covenants. What is this? Oh my goodness. This was supposed to be a Mercury reading. This is about global humanity. Mercury talks about humanity. Player, 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 player. Okay, so yeah, tricks and treats. They want something from us. And they're upset that we're not casual and low-hanging fruit like they're used to. We're divinely connected and protected. So we're not easy pickings, and that infuriates their soul. You know what, homie? I do not actually care. So much love for us because we're having a rebirth. So they're like, okay, I can't lose you. What were you getting anyways, and what were you contributing if you weren't about losing? Because we're running away, we're fleeing. And now you're chasing? We were probably talking to you, telling you that we weren't happy, that we were trying to get our needs met. We were trying to love on you and be with you and be about it. And now that we're threatening to go, or we're actually getting up and leaving, now you're chasing after this with more effery, with more foolery, with more dumbassery. That's a no. It's because we got that Midas touch. So you want to do spells and hexes, so we can't grow, so we can't leave you behind. Okay, jealousy. And it's a story as old as time. Look into the spell of Kingu, look into Rudra. Okay, do what I told you. This is not the time to skip that guidance. Feeling threatened because they're jealous. They don't want us to surpass them, leave them behind. Honey, the earth is promised to us. The weak and meek will inherit the earth. The meek will inherit the earth. And the losers get thrown into the lake of fire. Go get purified, okay? Go get yourself. Go get your life. Stop worrying about me and my divinity, please. So again, they're upset because they put us through hell on earth and we made it out alive when we came out better. They threw us to the wolves and we came back leading the pack. And they're like, why? How? Of course it doesn't make sense to you because you don't have God alive in you. But we're here on a sacred mission. The calling on our life is too grand, too great. So their ego is going to be their downfall, is what that is. Could we have a sacred covenant and we're divine and they're not? What they are is a trickster. They know how to manipulate really well, and that's it. So we have love on our side, and again, our heart is pure. That's what this is. We have love on our side with the Empress and the Page of Cups. Our heart is pure. We have love on our side. We also have some type of boundary standards with the Five of Swords in reverse. It's talking about boundary standards. So we surrendered to the divine and we purified ourselves and washed ourselves anew and clean. And there's Shiva again. Rudra is a form of Shiva. So we tapped into the divine. That's just what's up. And we found our soul tribe. And they're still stuck on stupid out. They're feeling cast out. They're feeling left out in the cold. And it's not our fault, not our problem. We need to walk our truth. We need to be about it. We need to stand on business. And that's light worker business, okay? And they're patiently waiting, hoping that we don't move forward. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyways, it's been an honor and pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. Please leave a comment, like, share, comment, subscribe if you want. I'm curious what's going on for you, how much this resonates, and take good care, honey. Bye-bye.